NASA may have more information about the possible origins of life. Scientists at the agency reported Wednesday they have retrieved asteroid samples as part of a mission launched in 2016. They say the samples, taken from a distant asteroid known as Bennu, contain key organic molecules necessary to sustain life. That includes 4 main components of DNA and RNA. So the findings suggest there could be a higher chance of finding life on other planets and moons. Let's bring in CBS News space consultant Bill Harwood. Bill, how big of a deal are these samples?
Well, it's a pretty big deal. You know, it was an impressive mission to start with. They sent a spacecraft way out to this asteroid. It went down and banged onto the surface and captured samples from that surface, put them in a canister, sent it back to Earth, and the scientists got their hands on it to analyze this material with their laboratories. And as you say, they found multiple amino acids. They found acid bases that are, used in the transfer of genetic information in life on Earth, and other compounds that you need, if you want to think of it that way, sort of like the key things you need to have life in the first place. There's no life, there's no life on this asteroid, of course, but it shows that the materials are out there, left over from the very beginning of the solar system, and given the richness of the find, that implies that these materials are all over the solar system, and that raises the prospect, as you said, of life on other worlds, or at least increases the odds of that on life on other worlds, both in this solar system and beyond.
I'd hate to think we're alone, but look, anytime we have you on, we have to ask you about astronaut Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore. They're set to do a spacewalk Thursday morning outside the International Space Station. President Trump has accused the Biden administration of abandoning them, but NASA says that's not the case. So what's the issue here?
It's really hard to understand, and if you figure it out, be sure to let me know. The President Trump put a post on Truth Social yesterday. Elon Musk had another post on his social media platform X, blaming the Biden administration for stranding Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore in space for all these months, which of course is like saying Ronald Reagan was responsible for the Challenger disaster, or George Bush was responsible for the Columbia accident. It doesn't make a lot of sense. The decision to extend their mission was made by NASA management. There was no direct involvement by the administration that I'm aware of. And certainly Musk and other people in the program have known about this since those decisions were made last August. And in any case, it's worth remembering that they have a way home right now. We all in the media say they're stranded, but there's a SpaceX capsule docked to the station as we speak that has 2 empty seats just for Wilmore and Williams. The plan is to bring them down at the end of March with 2 other crew members. But if they had to, they could come home next week, So it's hard to say they're stranded in that condition. But that's a matter of semantics, I suppose. But it's a little hard to understand the concern at this point, since these are things that have been known for months.
So why, as we're watching video of Suni dancing there, why don't they go home tomorrow on that capsule? Why wait until the end of March or early April?
Well, the problem here is you'd leave on the space station a single U.S. astronaut, Don Pettit. He launched with the Russians last year, 2 Russian cosmonauts. And, of course, if there's only one American on board this station, that would bring research to a halt. He would be responsible for any maintenance that's required in the U.S. segment. That might not be a problem, but it could be.
Gotcha.
And NASA doesn't want to disrupt the research schedule if they can avoid it. So they want to go full duration and bring these guys home at the end of March.
Bill Harwood, thank you.